Hello my friends and happy Turkey Day! Today's video is all about how I take down the fire giant with my onebro. Before I roll the footage of the fight, let me catch you up on my build so far. With the use of talismans, I'm able to increase my strength and dexterity enough to implement the Claymore. I haven't used this weapon in Elden Ring up to this point, but it seems like a decent weapon for a low-level build, and should do ample damage to bosses and enemies. As you know, I've been using the flames of the Redmane religiously, leading up to this battle. Given the giant is a fire giant, I decided to swap my Ash of War to cause bleeding buildup to help assist with the giant's rather large health pool. So my full loadout for the giant looks like this. Claymore for weapon. Found in a chest inside Castle Morne. I think what really sets the Claymore apart is its ability to do thrust attacks. It also raises my overall damage considerably compared to the scavenger's curved sword. Next is the giant turtle shell, found near the Castle Morne rampart site of grace. The turtle shield acts much like the grass crest shield from Dark Souls, imbuing the user with faster stamina recovery. Erdtree's favor increases HP, stamina, and equipment load. Could probably be swapped for another talisman. There's also +1 and +2 variants that would be more suitable. Radagon's Sword Seal. This boosts primary stats, allowing a low-level build the ability to equip a larger pool of weapons. This trinket can be obtained in Fort Ferrith. In addition to the Sword Seal, I'm also rocking the Star Scourge Heirloom. This is what allows use of weapons like the Claymore for a level 1 wretch such as myself. Found in a chest amid the ruins of Fort Gale. Raises strength by 5. Lastly, I have the Arsenal Charm +1. This is found in the Altus tunnels and raises max equipment load, giving my build a little more leeway when it comes to armor. I'm still wearing the Albinaric mask, which raises arcane, along with the scaled armor, briar gauntlets, and the vulgar militia greaves. For the armor, I'm basically just using what I can, while still maintaining a medium equipment load. Okay, the fire giant. When I first attempted the giant, I was a bit concerned. His movements are slow and highly telegraphed. However, managing the camera to observe what the hell he's up to, while simultaneously attacking him, felt achievable but awkward at best. You can see how stinking lucky I got there. I had to be very careful not to get greedy using the bloody slash attack. It's easy for him to move out of range before it goes off, and it has a fairly long animation. Using it twice in succession isn't really a good idea. I basically just use the blood attack until he starts using fire. It makes quick work of breaking his first phase. The battle then turns to a more cat and mouse scenario. I try to set off any fireballs he places, so they don't come back to haunt me. At this point, I remain mounted for mobility. It makes it much easier to avoid his AoE attacks altogether. I chip away at his generous health pool, but the bleeding effect does chunks of damage. Basically, any damage I take is a death sentence. Torrent does receive damage from a glancing blow, but these are rare occurrences in my experience. Luckily, entering the third phase after tearing off his own leg, the giant takes a tidy sum of damage. At this point, I stay very mobile to avoid not only his fire, but even behind him where it seems safe, it'll kill you. If you're underneath him when he rolls, you're fucked. It is a somewhat lackluster strategy to kill him, and quite frankly, it's not that skillful. But by taking my time and chipping away at his foot, I'm able to apply bleeding enough to take down this legendary enemy. I'll speed it up a bit and let it play out. There's certainly nothing clever about this strategy. It does require patience and enough knowledge of the fight to avoid taking damage. I have a strong feeling the upcoming battle with Melikath will prove to be a hair-jerker, and possibly could have me stoop to using a Spirit Ash. Although the fire giant fight is a bit janky, and can sometimes be frustrating due to the terrain, for me it's a very iconic fight. The outlandish design of the giant is mind-blowing. I can't help but wonder if they could have scaled him down a little, but go big or go home, I suppose. With the fire giant dead, it's on to Farum to fight Melikath and the Godskin duo. I'll catch you guys next time. Have fun and stay safe, my friend.